Romeo and Juliet. Once upon a time in the city of Verona, there lived two families who had been engaged in a bitter feud for many years. The Montagues and the Capulets despised each other, their animosity permeating every corner of the city. But amidst this age-old rivalry, fate had a different plan in mind. In the midst of Verona's turmoil, two star-crossed lovers were destined to meet. Romeo, the son of Lord Montague, was a passionate and romantic young man. Juliet, the daughter of Lord Capulet, was an intelligent and spirited young woman. Their paths would cross one fateful evening at a grand masquerade ball, where they would unknowingly set in motion a love story that would be remembered for centuries. As Romeo caught sight of Juliet across the crowded ballroom, time seemed to stand still. Her beauty radiated like a beacon, capturing his heart in an instant. Without hesitation he approached her, and in the briefest of moments they fell deeply and irrevocably in love. However, their joyous encounter was short-lived, as they soon discovered the truth of their family's enmity. Romeo, torn between his loyalty to his family and his love for Juliet, found solace in his confidant and mentor, Friar Lawrence. The wise friar, moved by their genuine affection, decided to secretly unite the young lovers in holy matrimony, hoping that their union would bring an end to the feud. In the quiet sanctuary of Friar Lawrence's cell, Romeo and Juliet exchanged their vows, their love growing stronger with each whispered promise. For a fleeting moment they believed that their love would conquer all and bridge the divide between their families. However, Verona's streets were filled with violence and turmoil. Tybalt, Juliet's hot-headed cousin, sought revenge for Romeo's intrusion at the ball. A duel ensued, resulting in Tybalt's untimely demise at Romeo's hand. Consumed by grief and fear of the consequences, Romeo was banished from Verona, leaving Juliet torn between her love for him and her loyalty to her family. Desperate for a solution, Juliet turned to Friar Lawrence once again. He devised a plan that would enable the lovers to be reunited. Juliet would consume a sleeping potion, causing her to appear lifeless for a period of time. During this apparent slumber, Romeo would be informed of the plan and would return to Verona to awaken her. Together, they would escape to a place where they could start anew. Trusting in the friar's plan, Juliet took the potion, and the world around her faded into darkness. Unbeknownst to Friar Lawrence, however, a series of unfortunate events unfolded. Romeo, unaware of the true nature of Juliet's slumber, received news of her supposed death. Grief-stricken and convinced that life was unbearable without her, he made a fateful decision. Romeo returned to Verona, to the tomb where Juliet lay, and drank a poison, prepared to join her in death. Moments later, Juliet awoke to find her beloved Romeo lifeless before her. Heartbroken, she kissed his lips, hoping to find even a trace of life left within him. But it was too late. Love, tragedy, and the insurmountable weight of their circumstances had brought an end to their tale. As news of the star-crossed lovers' tragic fate spread throughout Verona, The Montagues and the Capulets were struck with profound grief. Realizing the price they had paid for their hatred, they set aside their differences and forged a lasting peace, honoring the memory of Romeo and Juliet. The story of Romeo and Juliet, with its themes of love, tragedy, and the destructive power of feuds, has endured through the ages. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the consequences of prejudice, hatred, and the inability to see beyond the barriers that divide us. Their love, although cut short, became an eternal symbol of the transformative power of love and the heartbreaking cost of intolerance. Thanks for watching.